Section 7 of How to Cook Fish. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. How to Cook Fish by Olive Green. Section 7. 8 Ways to Cook Blackfish. Blackfish à la Américaine. Draw 2 large blackfish, trim, and clean thoroughly. Put into a baking dish with 2 chopped onions, fried in butter. Add 2 cups of cold water, and a half a cupful of port wine. Season with salt and pepper, a pinch of powdered cloves, mace, allspice and thyme, 2 bay leaves, a small bunch of parsley, and 2 leeks. Cover tightly and cook for an hour. Lift out the fish and strain the liquid. Thicken it with a tablespoonful of butter, blended with an equal quantity of flour. Bring to the boil, add 2 tablespoonfuls of butter, and minced parsley and lemon juice to season. Pour over the fish and serve. Blackfish with fine herbs. Put the cleaned fish into a baking dish with chopped onions, parsley, and mushrooms. Gash the fish and fill the incisions with butter and chopped onion. Moisten with equal parts of white wine and stock, cover with buttered paper, and cook in a moderate oven for half an hour, basting frequently. Take out the fish, strain the sauce, and add stock to make the necessary quantity. Thicken with a tablespoonful of butter rolled in flour, and pour over the dish. Cover with crumbs, dot with butter, and brown in the oven. Sprinkle with lemon juice before serving. Broiled catfish with chili sauce. Clean the fish, season with salt and pepper, rub with oil, and broil slowly. Fry in butter a cupped shallot and 2 chili peppers. Add 2 chopped tomatoes, a wine glassful of Catawba wine, and a cupful of stock. Boil to the consistency of a thick sauce. Add 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and a little chopped parsley. Spread over the fish. Matelote of blackfish. Cover 4 pounds of cleaned blackfish with equal parts of claret and water. Add salt and pepper to season, 2 small cloves of garlic, 2 onions sliced, and a bunch of parsley. Boil for half an hour and strain the liquid. Thicken it with 2 tablespoonfuls of butter blended with a little flour. Add 2 tablespoonfuls of butter, a tablespoonful of anchovy paste, and lemon juice to season. Strain over the fish and garnish with fresh fired mushrooms and small white onions sprinkled with sugar and fried brown in clarified butter. Stewed blackfish à la Newport. Cook 4 pounds of blackfish in Catawba wine and water to cover, seasoning with parsley and onion, 3 cloves, salt, and half a dozen peppercorns. Boil for half an hour. Strain the sauce and thicken with 2 tablespoonfuls of flour browned in butter. Cook until thick. Add 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and the juice of half a lemon. Strain over the fish and surround with a border of baked tomatoes. Baked blackfish 1. Put 2 cleaned blackfish into a buttered baking pan with 1 cupful of port wine and 2 cupfuls of water. Add salt, white and red pepper, grated nutmeg, minced parsley, and sweet herbs to season. Dot the fish with butter, covered with buttered paper, and bake for 45 minutes, basting as required. Take out the fish, strain the sauce, and put it into a saucepan with 2 cupfuls of stock. Thicken with 2 tablespoonfuls of butter blended with an equal quantity of flour, and boil for 10 minutes. Skim, add 2 tablespoonfuls each of butter and anchovy paste, and lemon juice to taste. Reheat, pour over the fish, and serve. Baked Blackfish II. Remove the skin and fins from a 6-pound fish and place in a baking pan. Cover with 2 cupfuls of bread crumbs moistened with hot water, and seasoned with butter, salt, pepper, sage, summer savory, and sweet marjoram. Bake for an hour and a half and serve with any preferred sauce. Blackfish with port wine sauce. Put 2 cleaned blackfish into a pan with 1 cupful of port wine, 1 cupful of water, 1 cupful of white stock, and salt, pepper, minced parsley, and sweet herbs to season. Cover and simmer for 40 minutes. Take out the fish, add 2 cupfuls of stock to the sauce, thicken with 1 tablespoonful of butter blended with 2 of flour, and cook until of the proper consistency. Strain through a cloth. Add 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and lemon juice and red pepper to season. Pour over the fish and serve. End of Section 7. Read by Dennis Sayers in Modesto, California, for LibriVox, Spring 2007.